Yes, my people out there in the world, I just want you to like, share, and subscribe and hit the notification button. Whenever time I post a video, you will get it. Share the contents because I'm here to educate you and try to make you know about certain things, you know? You know, in the 80s, growing up as a young boy, for the first time, and in them time there. And the topic is about, smoking ganja, smoking weed. I come to talk about ganja tonight, you know. And I remember the first time I smoked a spliff. I was like about 15 years old. But in those times, we used to have the weed, what we call it, sensimilla. I growing up used to smoke sensimilla. And I remember smoking sensimilla. The vibes that you get from it, it was so different from now. Your mouth used to feel sticky, you know. Anything you eat tastes so good, and you have a lot of lyrics. Just talking to a lady, meet a lady and started to talking to her, lyrics just come naturally. You know, if you are a songwriter, you write song, words just come abundantly. You know, just like how Bob Marley used to find a lot of number one songs and a lot of reggae singers. But I remember when it catch the year 2000, I realized the feelings of the weed kind of changed. Smoking weed in the 90s, I realized it kind of changed. You know, I got an experience smoking a spliff in. I buy the spliff from somebody and smoke it. And when I smoke the spliff and the feelings it give me after, it was kind of a little bit strange from what I used to, you know. And I started to question myself and started to do my own research. And I realized that they are changing the weed. Just like how you have genetical model food. Yeah, they change it. They go to the lab, bring it to the lab and change the seeds, and send out back the seeds. And the original organic weed, it's no more. It is no more. Some smart people, some smart Rasta man, what they do, they save the sensimilla seeds and they still have it, but you have to search far for it. And that is the good weed, you're supposed to find and smoke. Right now, the weed that they have out there, trust me, it's chemical, you know. And when you smoke these weed, it give you a different meditation. Give you the meditation like what it used to do before because they experiment with it, you know. It's not organic no more, you know. Right now you see weed have certain colors and they calling it skunk and all different name. You never usually have these things. It just used to be just sensimilla. And that used to be so good. I remember a friend of mine steamed some callaloo and cut up some of the green sensimilla in it and cook down the callaloo in some coconut juice with some fried dumpling. You know, use the coconut juice and mix the flour and make the fried dumpling. And let me tell you, man, when you eat that, you don't want to stop eating, man. I remember I have some of that one morning for breakfast, some steamed callaloo with some fried dumpling and some chocolate tea. And trust me, man, right now, when you eat that, man, trust me. And those were the time when you have the good sense of me in your weed. You understand me? But now, the weed what the man them have nowadays, man, trust me. It make you think different, you know? It give you a good vibes again. You know, it make the youth them think evil. They do evil things, you know? So, right now you have to look for the real sense of meaning if you want organic weed to smoke, you know. When you look on them weed seed that they make now is some big white seed. The real organic weed have some little black seed, small. You understand me? And I'm just putting it out there for people to be aware of these type of marijuana that you're smoking. You know? Yeah. And as a young man, like 26, 25, anyway in your 20, 21, you know, you started smoking weed now in this time. You get a new job. You don't have no consistency to stay with your job. You know? You just keep on moving from one place to the other. You know? Easy if you get upset. Your temperature easy if you go up. You know? You're not concentrate on what you're doing. You know, you don't look normal. You don't act normal. You know? So, I am just trying to make, you know, young men and young lady, you know, be aware of these type of weed that is smoking nowadays. And in them guys in Jamaica who smoking this type of weed and drinking this boom and rum. And I think a chaser they call boom and rum. And the Magnum. And when you drink these things and smoke this type of weed that they're putting out there, trust me, it's like it's just pure evil in your head. And the next thing again, when you smoke this type of weed that the man them change up in the lab, and when you smoke this weed and drink this thing called Hennessy, it come in like, trust me, you don't fear nothing. It make you get so high. And this is what going on, especially in Jamaica. A lot of guys drinking this Hennessy, and I drink this, and I smoke this weed. And when the two of them combine together, trust me, you gotta be careful. It make these young men think different, think evil. They become a thing called hothead. You know, they're easy to explore and carry on. You know, and I am only saying this thing because I see what's going on, and I do my own research and realize this is a part of it. This is what causes young people to behaving like this. This is not the type of marijuana that I used to in the 80s, growing up as a young man smoking marijuana. Because I used to smoke marijuana. I remember the last time I smoked it was 2004. You know, and the way it made me feel, it's not like the organic weed used to make me feel. So I stopped it. I say, you know what? I gotta stop this. You know, because once you smoke it and you can't control yourself, you know, it want to have its own way with your brain. You gotta be careful, man. That gone too far. That gone out of proportion. So this is what I want to share with you tonight. You know, Like, share, and subscribe. You know, sometimes we say it different, and sometimes we talk about things that people don't talk about. And this is what I have to talk about tonight. But you know what? I'm gonna save the rest for a next time. And I would say bye for now, and talk to you next time. Take care. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm begging you. You know, I'm trying to build my channel, you know, and I want you to support. So share and like and subscribe, please. Thank you, and this is where I said bye for now.